Okay, frame 8.
Be extraordinary. Be edgy. Be modern.
Super easy.
Be modern. Get Chroma.
Just a really easy trick with text that I want to show you called the Typewriter effect. And then just a nice little, it's this Typewriter effect, but just using it on a stroked version of the text versus
Be modern.
A filled version. Just another nice, easy, kind of bold text animation that I think you should know about. Okay, so frame 8. This is all going to be recreated anyway, so it doesn't really need to, it's just kind of placeholders. But first of all, let's get some footage in. So go back to the stock video. Find something edgy and modern. This whole thing could be actually this could be the whole thing right here. These two shots. So this to that. Great. That's probably all it needs. Yep. Great.
Be edgy. Be modern. Be edgy. Be modern.
So we can keep the B, just have it stay there for edgy and modern. Well, actually, let's see. It only is for...
Be edgy. Be modern.
Yeah, okay, so it's only for be edgy. We can recreate the text for edgy and for modern. So be edgy. So first of all, text tool, edgy. Let's see how big we can make it. Maybe a little bit smaller than that. Okay. Again, make sure that this vector layer, see how it's got the jagged edges, has that switch turned on. That little sun icon. So now it can be as big as we want it to be. Great, right there. That's fine. Something like that. Yeah, typewriter tool, super easy, really effective text animation effect. And the way to add that is to just go into the effects and presets panel. Don't worry about looking for it. Just type in type. And right here, it's the typewriter. If we add it right here to the layer, it disappears because if we hit U, it already has animation created, but because the composition is so short, the end of the keyframes is actually beyond the composition. So just make sure you know that. It doesn't need to be that slow anyway. It can be pretty fast, even faster than that. And it just types on whatever text you have in the text layer. It's a really easy thing to incorporate, and it's like one of the few classy text animation effects in After Effects, in my opinion. Good thing like that. Be edgy, and then it just does a nice, quick animation like this to leave. That's too long. And obviously it's gone by the time this is ending.
Be edgy. Be modern.
There we go.
Be edgy. Be modern.
And actually, B ends as well. So this layer can go as well.
Be modern. Be edgy. Be modern.
This is a nice little happy accident right here, that this clip will cut exactly at the right time for Be Modern to show up. So instead of making it confusing and having this end before this ends, which is like 2 frames after this ends, so like I'm gonna make sure that these 2 layers end at the same time as this one, as the shot. So yeah. And then just extend this animation 2 frames so that it's constantly moving as it cuts out. There we go.
Be edgy. Be modern.
And then modern just needs to be shown up right here, and then we're all done. So what I'm going to do actually is just duplicate the edgy text animation and move it right here, move it down the timeline, and I can just change the text, and the animation updates as well. So now we have that. Just need to shrink it down a little bit. It doesn't need to move, so I'm just going to delete the position keyframes. But what I'm going to do instead, now that I have it spaced out right, actually just a little bit more, just to be right at the very edge. I'm going to duplicate this and hide this first, and then switch these out. Instead of it being filled, it's going to be stroked like this with a white stroke, maybe like 6 pixels, something like that. So it types on with the stroke, and then right behind it, the fill version also does it. So it's a little bit of offset timing for the stroke text and the fill text, just to give it some more kind of life, you know, like a little bit of classiness as it animates on. And that can be even offset a little bit more. Maybe not actually. Let's see. Yeah, something like that.
Be edgy. Be modern. Be edgy. Be modern. Be edgy. Be modern.
Perfect. There we go. Frame 8 is done.